Welcome back to Critics News, everyone, on another edition. I don't already know how we take the do am. So as we take see the matter soon, so we take the talk am. You understand? Let's go straight to the reason why we are here today. They say that Abuja and Abuja High Court has declared those bandits as terrorists. I say, wow, finally. They say, yes. Sheigumi, your customers now has been declared terrorists, so you are equally a terrorist as well. You are equally a terrorist. People. You understand? So they say that Abuja High Court proscribes bandits, declares them terrorists. Declares them terrorists. I say, wow. And the governor of Kaduna State, which is Governor Nasser Rufai, he said that they shouldn't vote PDP, that APC is better. I don't know if I've shown this video before, but it's very important. And they say ABGA chief advises dialogue and peaceful means to resolve IPOB issue. These are more. Let's quickly go straight to the details. Abuja High Court proscribes bandit groups, declares them terrorists. I say, wow, that's a good news. Let's see how it happened. Justice Taiwo of the Federal High Court in Abuja has declared the activities of Yan Bindiga and Yan Taaba bandit groups as acts of terrorism. The presiding judge gave the order of an ex parte motion filed by the federal government. The Director of Public Prosecution, DPP, at the Federal Ministry of Justice, Mohammed Abubakar, who filed the motion ex parte, said President Buhari gave approval for the proscription of Yam Bindiga and Yan Taba groups and other terrorist groups in the country. So, which means that Fulani herdsmen should also be included here, because their own is even worse to those bandits that I don't even know. I'm just hearing these names for the first time. In its supporting affidavit, the federal government said security reports have confirmed that the bandit groups were responsible for the killings, abductions, rapes, kidnappings, and related acts of criminality in the northeast, north central, and other parts of the country. And some of them are also part of those Fulani herdsmen that you see roaming around the country as well. So if you have not included all of them, Mieti Allah, if you have not included them, then you are missing the main point. These are the people that are spread all over the country committing all sorts of atrocities. In Enugu, in Abakaliki, in what do you call them? In People's Farm in Imo State, Fulani herdsmen in Yoruba land, Duduwa land, in Biafra land, they have been the people, the sources of killings and the raping and pillaging of people's properties. In fact, anything at all, they have been responsible for it. So the bandits in the north have also spread it to the south, to the east, to the west through another name called Mieti Allah and Fulani herdsmen, just to change the narrative so that you now understand. But we understand the game that they are playing. Now, it alleged that the group is responsible for the growing cases of banditry, incessant kidnappings for ransom, kidnapping for marriage, mass abductions of school children and other citizens, cattle rustling, enslavement, imprisonment, severe deprivation of physical liberty, torture, rape, sexual slavery, enforced prostitution, forced pregnancy, other forms of sexual violence, my God, attacks and killings in communities and commuters, and wanton destructions of lives and properties in Nigeria, particularly in the northwest and north central states in Nigeria, are being carried out by the Yan Bindiga and Yan Taada groups and other groups associated with or engaged in the same or similar activities as Yan Bindiga and Yan Taaba groups in Nigeria. Now, this is their statement. The activities of Yan Bindiga and Yan Taaba groups and other similar groups constitute acts of terrorism that can lead to a breakdown of public order and safety, and is a threat to national security and the corporate existence of Nigeria, the government added in the ex parte motion. So this is the statement coming from the government itself. So they have finally found it, what will I call it? found it serious that these people need to be tagged who they really are, and that is who they are, starting from day one. Nothing has changed. Delivering ruling on Thursday, November 25th, Justice Taiwo specifically declared the activities of Yambidiga Group and the Yantada Group and other similar groups in any part of the country, especially in the northwest and the north central, as acts of terrorism and illegality. The judge went ahead to proscribe the activities of the group as well as other similar groups in any part of Nigeria, including that one of Fulani Herdsmen and Mietiala should also be proscribed, either in groups or as individual by whatever names they are called. So I'm just calling them now for them. Mietiala and Fulani Herdsmen, they are all involved in this dastardly act. The judge also made an order restraining any person or groups of persons from participating in any manner whatsoever in any form of activities involving or concerning the prosecution of this collective intention or otherwise of the Yam Bindiga group and the Yan Ta'ada group under any form or name or platform, however called or described. The court asked the federal government to publish the proscription order in the official gazette and 2 national dailies. So that is it. Now they have published it on Report Daily. So that one too, the national daily. In case you have not followed them, you people can make this report national daily now. So go and follow them on Instagram, Twitter, and on Facebook. Let me quickly play you this video of this man. I don't know. I think I have not played it for you people. Oh, yeah. Watch.
Some people said that what we have done now cannot be reversed. Wrong. A bad governor, a PDP governor can reverse this in 6 months. So don't forget, don't make the mistake of voting PDP back into office in 2023. If you do, things will go back to what they used to be. And please, when we go through our process as APC and we bring out a candidate, and I come and I endorse that candidate, please trust me that that person will be the better governor of Kaduna from 2023 beyond. Please, let us continue to pray for the progress and success of Kaduna State. And stop eulogizing the governor. People have been talking about Cow Bridge. Cow Bridge would not have been possible if our members of the National Assembly had not approved the loan that Sheikh Hussaini and Suleiman we blocked for 2 years. Sheikh Hussaini Suleiman is in a lunatic, suka hana some progress as still. But people like Ian Zazzau and all the members of the National Assembly fought and made sure we got this money. That's why you're seeing this. Coverage will not be possible without another cat. So stop saying governor, governor, governor. Don't Allah, don't enable.
All right. You guys must have heard him. I think he said you don't want the PDP to reverse what they have done. That is the damages that they have caused this country. The damages that the suffering that they have brought upon the citizens of Nigeria. He said that he doesn't want PDP to go and reverse everything, all their evil plans. Don't want them to reverse them. Anyways, moving away, let us look at that. So I want to ask you whether you prefer the PDP before. I've been at this APC now with day. Now you prefer. ABGA chief advises dialogue and peaceful means to resolve IPOB issue. Dr. Celestine Ugochukwu Chukwunenye, a leader of the All Progressive Grand Alliance ABGA, has welcomed the indigenous people of Biafra's appeal for dialogue to end the separatist movement in the southeast. Dr. Chukwunenye believes it is preferable to use a carrot and stick method to settle such conflict rather than a military one. He said the issue might have been handled via communication. We have too many problems to escalate the IPOB issue. So the government should allow the young man to go. It's obvious that the average Igbo is not violent. That is truth. He said that they should allow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to go. These are youth who are agitating for something. Yes, youth will also be youth. What the government should do is to calm down and look into what they are saying, Dr. Chukwunenye said. He continued to say that the government should refrain from using force and opt for peaceful means. It is the same thing with Igboho. Yoruba Obas should take care of the matter, listen to him, and pass his request to the government to implement. But when you use force, you escalate the problem. So my sincere advice is that they should release Nnamdi Kanu. If not, if anything happens to him, there might be more trouble. In response to the question of whether the Igbo had been ignored politically and should be allowed to run for president in 2023, Dr. Chukwunenye clarified that not only the Igbo had been neglected, but also the Northeast and the Middle Belt to remedy the situation. He encourages the Igbo to present a candidate who is both credible and acceptable for the 2023 presidency. So I want to reply this Abga man here, Dr. Ugochukwu Chukwunenye. Please, Dr. Celestine, at this point we can see that we have crossed the Rubicon, and with what is happening, you should know by now that there will be no change. Nothing is going to change Nigeria for a betterment of the people. Look at Sheikh Gumi here, untouchable, and you are telling me that things are normal. It is not normal. I know that you people are afraid to speak up. If not, Buhari will start hunting all of you with EFCC, trying to rope one or two of you. But the truth is that Nigeria cannot remain one, and we are tired of a failed country called Nigeria. We are people who are not intelligent, are ruining the lives of every other person. That's my own opinion. Let me know what you think about it, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Don't forget to follow at Report Dailies on all their social media handles, and I'll be right back. Thank you.